a couple other kids with a blue tar legal to ride in the bed of the train, and then all you saw was the tailgate open and like 20 million kids come.
Yeah, I shouldn't stream right now.
Can you make sure that your thing is on share because I need this content, man.
I got some gnarly stories, man.
Dude, you need to say it. You need to tell the stories,
I'm
man.
looking. I just got out of a 5-year relationship with my ex-girlfriend. She cheated on me while she was in job.
Really?
I did everything under the sun for this girl.
Dude. Oh yeah, I know what that's like. Dude, crazy girls are not fun. Girls who think they're above men. Girls who think they're pretty when they're not really nice. And girls who just think they're I don't know. It's like girls are like crazy.
Audio sharing settings. Include microphone audio and video clips. Include microphone audio from the headset or person channel recording gameplay. Include microphone audio and broadcast. Share party audio. There you go. Okay, I'm good. Oh yeah, they can't hear me, but anyway. Let's see. Let's keep my eyes closed and continue telling the story.
Story time. Tell us another.
Why do you need it?
I would
I have
say
R99.
racist jokes.
Ruzzy Raw, cut down your mic, Ruzzy Raw.
My mic's on low because I don't like ear raping people.
Dude, I need people to ear rape this thing because that's the only thing my thing catches from other people's mics.
Well, let's see. I gotta think.
Why, Rosa?
I remember when I was little, me and my cousins were jumping on a trampoline.
Yeah.
Okay. So we had this really big, really springy trampoline. I remember one time they cannonballed me. Now, cannonballing is when we all jump at the same time and the person in the middle goes really fucking high. Now, I remember. I was a little twig and I was like 5.
Yeah.
So I was super duper small. So they fucking rocketed me into the air, okay?
Yeah.
Now, because I was not aerodynamically sound as a child or flexible to move my body in midair, I started torpedoing down headfirst into the guard railing.
Yeah.
Of the, what's it called? Of the trampoline. I hit the trampoline's guard railing, okay? I fall down onto the grass. Now, all my cousins and my brother and sister are staring at me. My eyes open and I look at them and I tell them something that astonished them.
What?
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Let's do that again. It was so quick. I didn't hurt. But I launched myself so high. And then I came back so fast it knocked me out for like maybe a minute. And then I woke up and said, let's do it again.
Yeah.
That's when I knew I was a masochist.
Oh.
That's a joke, by the way.
I can tell.
But anyway, let's get some more stories in here. Don't be afraid. Everybody else can share stories too, you know.
Dude, I need everybody's weird stories for this shit.
You know what? Fuck it. First time I had sex. Alright, ready?
Oh god. No. Here we go. Just make sure you don't go into too much detail.
No, the first time I had sex, my best friend, one of my friends gave me a condom, okay?
Yeah.
Now, it's a condom. I was like, alright, it's my first time. Now, we get down to the deed, and we try putting on the condom. One, this guy doesn't even have a dick this big. I know this for a fact, because when we go to a urinal, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
You know, you get the point. But
yeah.
Anyway, he gave me this really big fucking condom that didn't even fit me, and it was super duper loose, okay?
Yeah.
Now, after we did the deed, it was super uncomfortable due to the condom, okay?
Yeah.
After maybe a week, me and her both figured out we were allergic to latex.
Oh.
No. Yeah, so during our relationship, I could never wear rubber.
Dude, that sucks.
Sex because we were allergic to it.
So why not use a sock?
It's just pull-out game, bro.
Dude, use a sock.
That's not the point.
I know.
But anyway.
They're over there.
I figured out I was allergic to condoms, man. That was the shittiest day of my life.
Dude, I'm perfect because I have no allergies whatsoever.
It's just latex. That's it.
It's not
Dude.
an allergy. It's just like a.
So, auto tech. Do you know what that is? Like cars and shit. So while
Yeah.
their main rubber glove was made out of latex. Imagine going to your teacher and saying, I already know I'm allergic to those. And he was like, how would you know? And I said, it's made out of latex. And it took him a minute, because he started stroking his beard and looking at me, kind of squinting, and he was thinking. And then he was like, oh. And I was like, yeah. Imagine telling your teacher that you're allergic to latex, and they just go, oh. That's the most awkward thing on the planet.
Dude, that sucks. Alright, I got a story.
Alright, go ahead.
My last ex, yeah, get it. You know, alright. I can't even say it right. It's just too embarrassing. Alright, I gotta do this. Alright. Deep breaths. Alright, me and my last ex, she was crazy. She was about 14 and I was like 16.
It's too bad, huh?
I met her when I was 12 years old, just keep in mind.
Anyway, she wanted to do intercourse on the first date. I kept trying to push her away. She kept trying to get on top of me. We were at the playground too. There was kids watching. She started trying to strip, and her parents were there too. So she started to try to rape me. I wasn't having that at all. I tried to go to her parents. She was like, "You tell my parents I'm gonna cut myself." I was like, "Dear God, I'm dating a crazy chick." So I tried to convince her not to do this first time, because I didn't want to do it for the first time. My first time with somebody who's like that, because I wanted my first time to be special. So she tries to do it. She keeps trying to do it, and then I keep trying to get her to not do it. Eventually, she pins me to a wall behind the school, and then starts putting her hand in my pants, and I go, "You do this, I'm gonna have to call the cops." She kept saying that it wasn't rape and that I'd want it. I kept saying no. She didn't care about my boundaries at all. Hold up, I gotta set it to day in this thing.
Dear God.
And then eventually, listen. Eventually, she started to give up. And then she started calling me more and more. We talked more. Eventually we got a little closer, but I still didn't want to do the first time. She kept sending me pictures of her boobs and other places, and I didn't like it. I didn't want it. And I was going to get in trouble with my grandparents too if I kept getting this stuff. So eventually I tried to break up with her, saying no, she'd do stuff to herself. And then eventually I got on her nerves to the point where she just dumped me. I was like, I'm free. I'm fucking free. And then she tried to apologize, tell me she didn't mean it. And then I was like, the deed is done, woman. The deed is fucking done. You are out of my life. And I am free from your torture. She literally tried to torture most of my life. Since we were dating. Because there was this one time, we went to the mall. And she was like, "Why don't you buy me things?" Because I was getting used to not buying girl stuff, because I used to spoil people I would date before. That's when I realized people used to use me when I did that stuff. So I didn't spoil her that as much. She tried to spoil me because she wanted the big D. And then eventually she was like, "Why don't you buy me anything? I buy you all these nice things." She bought me a Doctor Who comic. She bought me dinosaur claws once. She bought me a movie, and I was like, these aren't things I want, except for the dinosaur claw and the magazine. Eventually, she, as I was saying, she's like, "Why don't you buy things for me?" I was like, "What do you want?" And then she was like, "I want lunch." So I was like, where are we getting lunch at? Because we were at the mall. She takes me to Subway, and then I count my money because I wanted lunch too, and I was starving. I skipped lunch just because I wanted to eat out. And I thought we were going to do that. And then she's got no money on her. I got about $6-7 on me, and then she buys a sandwich that's $8. I have to scrap out a bunch of my change, and I didn't have enough food for myself. She also wanted a cookie and a drink. I was like, I don't have enough. She was like, buy me this. Eventually, I said no, and then she started to get huffy, and then I bought her the sandwich anyway. And I was like, you better eat that whole sandwich, because if you waste that, you're wasting my money. I didn't have enough for everything. And then eventually, she doesn't eat the whole thing. She wastes it, and then she throws it away. I was like, are you serious? I would have eaten the rest of that. And she just doesn't care. She doesn't care. So that's one
Speaking
experience
of,
with girls. Yes, continue.
You would call me a sinner if you figured out where I've had done things with her. Me and my girlfriend were okay.
Dear Lord!
These stories are ending. These stories are ending like right now.
I am a hitman. Fear me.
Dude.
I'm muting the speaker.
I've been paid by Donald Trump to kill everybody.
Alright, I'm done.
Anyway, I've muted that person, but anyway.
Alright, back to the stream.
Okay, so I'm debating whether I should tell this one or not.
Tell
There's
the
two.
story.
Actually, there's 3 because we're what's exhibitionism?
What's exhibitionism?
I think exhibitionism is when you like have sex in public.
Dude! That reminds me of another
Yeah.
story. At one time, actually...
Hold up, it gets spicy.
Dude.
Now, I'm not saying my name. I'm not gonna disclose my name, but I did this 3 times. Now you're gonna say me and her had some balls for the places we did it at.
Okay.
One was in a behind a church, where in the parking lot, sitting behind the wall. As in, there's a parking lot full of cars where people are coming in and out, and she's sucking me off in that sense.
Yeah.
So there's that. We've done it in the middle of a class movie. And actually, we've done it in the middle of a class movie twice.
Yeah.
While the teacher was walking around checking on us.
Oh dear.
Yeah, that was ballsy, wasn't it?
Yeah. Dude,
Yeah, it was
continue.
gnarly, man.
Keep going, man.
I have a lot of stories when it comes to like.
If I were to
remember
do
one
it in
time,
public,
let's see.
oh shoot, I should have known this. If I were to do it in public, I would do it at the movie theater during a movie. As long as the movie theater's kind of empty and we're on the top row.
We did this in a false class, bro.
Dude, awesome.
Anyway, let's see, what have we done? Oh, my 17th birthday wasn't too long ago. It was in July, so
Yeah.
about 2 months ago. A month or 2 ago. And while we were stoned and out of our minds, we took a walk at night. We decided to play midnight hide and seek, or night hide and seek. So,
Yeah.
you know, playing hide and seek in the dark.
Yeah.
With no flashlights and teams of 2. I had my best friend, me, and my other best friend and his brother.
Oh, this don't sound good.
Okay, so we had no flashlights. No flashlights were allowed.
Yeah.
Now we live in a trailer court, so let's say there's about half a mile worth of hiding spots.
Yeah.
And while 2 of us were hiding, and 2 of us were seeking, so it made it easy.
Yeah.
We could communicate via phone, so that was allowed.
Mm-hmm.
And while me and my best friend Zachary were looking for them to, the other 2 boys booked out of a bush, yelling.
Yeah.
Now, we saw them from down the street, looked at each other, and started running their way because we thought they were just playing tricks on us. They were running towards us, not away from us.
Yeah.
That's when we kind of looked at each other and knew something just happened. So, in the bush they were hiding in, because you got there's also a farm nearby, so
Yeah.
they jumped the wire fence in the farm.
Yeah.
Evidently, a pair of hands grabbed both of their ankles,
Really.
and
Really.
they bailed. Yeah, and they bailed. Now I can confirm this because we decided to calm down, go back inside, sit for a minute, and they were like, "Okay, you guys were probably just tripping balls because we're all high." So we go outside. Now it's me and Zachary's turn.
Yeah.
So we go into the woods a little because we have woods and a farm.
Please tell me it's not a dead
Right.
body.
Now we go look. We all four
Hello?
are at the spot before. We're all sitting together before we all go to bail and hide.
Yeah.
We look down the
Wait,
street.
why
and
do you
this
need to
guy's
know my
sitting there
age?
twitching
Pretty
and
fucking
scratching
sexy.
himself, looking at us.
Yeah.
We found a tweaker.
Do not, child.
Anyway, and he was sitting there. Tweakers are people who do drugs or just are crazy. Okay.
Yeah.
They tweak. And he was sitting there shaking, looking at us, twitching his head, doing the thing.
Does it seem that any of us like fucking care?
Dude, Bamon. Bamon. Bamon.
Hi.
Chill. Can you mute me real quick?
And we all ran
Which one's
inside,
you?
got bats,
I don't know who's
knives,
talking.
and all sorts of weapons, and came back out. He was gone.
Yeah.
He was gone.
Really.
Yeah. The next day, or well, actually not the next day. We came back inside, locked all the doors, told my dad. My dad had the 45 out, so if anybody tried getting in the house, he just put some caps in somebody's ass. But anyway, that night, we looked out the window. There was a police car.
Bamon, shush.
My trailer car.
I'm not speaking.
Yeah, keep
Driving
continue.
all around the trailer court. There was a police car.
Yeah.
Just kind of checking it out. I think we found a tweaker that was getting hunted by the cops.
Really.
Yeah, because it grabbed both of their ankles. It yanked, but they got away from it.
You speak as if this person isn't it.
It isn't it.
It is an it.
Tweakers. Yeah, we didn't
They're
know what it was.
people.
We didn't see him. He was sitting underneath a street light, tweaking, shaking, and scratching his neck repeatedly. Yeah, I think it's an it.
Alright.
Don't fuck